It's nothing but battles and uprisings these days. I'd make so much money selling weapons.
Excuse me. Might I have a moment? Right. I am Sima Hui. Some call me Shui Jing, or Water Mirror. I wander the lands, seeking joy in seeing the world, deepening my knowledge, and connecting with others. I knew I had to speak with you, as you have a truly distinct air about you. Something about you reminds me of a newborn child. Yet at the same time, you seem like someone who has fought through much hardship. I'd very much like to find out what kind of person you are. So that is why. Right. Now I understand. But clearly, there is more to you than meets the eye. Fascinating. Well, I would happily welcome you at my retreat, if you could spare the time to visit. I'll be able to inform you of what's going on in the realm, share local rumors, and possibly even introduce you to other visitors. I am sure the journey that lies ahead of you will be eventful. Please, let me offer you some help along the way.
Well... Here you are. Who will be the next to cause such death and destruction after those yellow turbans?
Don't be a stranger.
Oh, Ziluan, welcome back.
You've been rushing about from place to place by the looks of it. Rebellions here, battles there. The world's worse off for it, I'm sure. It's times like these that we need the Emperor to put on a show of force to restore order. Well, if you need anything, I'm here. As usual, things are not as they should be. Capital affairs being what they are, the attendants in the consort clan alike are throwing their weight around to stir up trouble. The consort clan is, to put it simply, the Emperor's extended family. Well, I say family, but they aren't descendants of the throne. They're relatives of the Empress.
By the way, did you know that the current Empress was born to commoners? And her brother, Lord He Jin, is now the Grand General. It really makes you wonder where life might take you.
They are eunuchs who serve the people in the highest echelons of society. It's an esteemed profession, but, well, I wouldn't want to do it.
Once you become a eunuch, you can't really go back to living the way you were before.
Oh, is that right? Then don't let me keep you. Rest for as long as you like.
I heard the new governor's daughter is really strong. What do you think she's like?
I bet she's a beautiful and gallant warrior.
It's you. I am known as Zhongpu. I know of you because I serve as an advisor to Lord Sun Jian. I see that you are using your time between battles not to rest, but to sharpen your skills. Lord Sun Jian, Huang Gai, and even the princess have gotten quite worked up over you. There is clearly a good reason for that. Oh, for as much as you gallivant across the land, you seem to have little in the way of ambition. The princess hopes for you to join us officially, but it doesn't seem like her wish will be granted any time soon, does it? Come to think of it, you fought well against the Yellow Turbans and in Jing province. You were a great help to us all. Huang Gai and I, along with Han Dong, though you might not remember him, are often tasked with such missions. If we could have you on our side, then, well, maybe it's a bit too hasty to consider it. It would be rather stifling to suddenly be surrounded by a bunch of old hands like us. I don't need you to flatter me, but you do seem to be wise beyond your years. I am tempted to rush forward and invite you to join our cause, but my role around here is to keep people from being reckless. Are you really someone we need among our ranks? I'll have to examine your skills closely to decide. Which is why I want to challenge you right here and now. How about it? I'm glad you understand. Then give me all you've got. We will start whenever you're ready. I haven't felt this alive in ages. Have a moment? Behold the brilliance of Changpu! Descend here!
An opening. Now, time to act. Now. Take that.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated, but I will continue to fight without complaint. When cruising to victory, it matters not who the leader is. It takes a true general to turn things around in a tight spot.
Take that. An opening. An opening.
Looking rough.
Take that. All my might. Now. Time to act. Now.
Whoa, looking rough.
Now. Now. Turn the tables. Take that. An opening. Let's end this.
Felled by dozens of nicks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right.
If I serve anyone, it'll be the suitors.
Let's begin. Onward to battle! We are to suppress the insurgents troubling this land. All troops, advance!
Trust in me. The enemy may be numerous, and they are disorganized. Face them head on and break their formation apart.
Comrades, the time has come to show the results of our training. Time for a good old fight. Get ready! Gotta be quicker. Let's get serious. Gotta be quicker than this. Evenly matched. Still, keep your guard up.
How was I supposed to know Grand General Hoshin would be here? Grab what you can and run.
Start the advance! A fancy title like Grand General doesn't mean he can stop us! I'll give him a thrashing! Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Harsh as things may seem, I will not accept defeat.
Vile bandits. It is high time someone of rank moved into your place.
Sensed our difficulties then. Now that yours done, we shall eliminate our foes.
Take this! Let's get serious. Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Very well. Accept my praise and be thankful for it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Take that! Open it! No. He won't survive without someone. Help! Please help us! Open it. We lack the strength to protect the village.
Grab everything you could carry. Make sure to take all their food and valuables. The enemy officer. Has been defeated. Let's go.
We'll starve to death.
You should be honored.
The world belongs to the White Wave bandits now. The government's pitiful armies are no match for us.
Open it! I see you.
Start the advance!
We cannot leave the commoners to their suffering. Go and assist them right away. Let's start the advance.
Here we go now. Gotta be quicker. Take that. And open it. Looking rough. And open it.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We cannot hold out for much longer. So you've come to my aid. Excellent!
This was supposed to be a quick raid. No one told me we were fighting the government.
The enemy officer
Splendid work!
has been defeated.
I shall not forget you.
Let's go.
I see the enemy has been wiped out. Then I will send my army forward. We march at once!
Let's go.
Yeah! Yeah! Huh! Yeah! Government scum! Out of our way! So many of them. Might need some reinforcements. It seems Yuan Shu's reinforcements are late. Perhaps they have encountered resistance.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Making my way up! Even Zuli province has been ravaged, despite it being close to the capital. The commoners must be worried. Someone must right the wrongs of this chaotic world. Someone worthy.
Take this. With all my might. Looking rough.
Take this! Well done! Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good work! This area should be secure now. She'll advance as well. Let's march!
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not getting past us that easily.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. And open. Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's go. Take this! All my might! Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Making my way up!
This territory is ours.
How unfortunate to see such riffraff this close to the capital. I, Yuan Shu, shall handle this.
Ah, you've come. Now our superiority is unshakable.
Damn! Government reinforcements! This is hopeless! I'm out of here!
It is only natural that we've maintained the upper hand. Our superior skills dictate that.
This appears to be as far as we go.
From here, we can take the enemy by surprise. Qili, go and prove yourself. I will march on and demonstrate the greatness of our army.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Tables to sensed our difficulties then. And now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
I see you. Gotta be quicker. Got this. This is our chance. Break the enemy formation with an ambush! You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle. Turn the tables. All my might. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's get serious. Take this! Looking rough. Take this! Can't believe this! The enemy officer has been defeated. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I see it. Take this. Looking rough. I see it. Take this. Head it. I see it. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take this. Head it. How's this? This territory is ours.
There's no use fighting here! Fall back!
Now our only concern is their main force. Let's go. All troops, attack!
Let's start the advance.
Can't get too far ahead.
stop here and see how things shake out. Trust in me. Very well. And now's the time for our attack. Stand your ground. Reinforcements will be here soon. Quicker. Looks like we made it. Don't tell me you were thinking of giving up. Enemy reinforcements. We must stop them from bolstering their numbers. Take out their stronghold. This appears to be as far as we go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Everyone! Get this here! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Payback for ya! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Charging into things. It's dangerous, you know. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. We can't defend this place any longer. The enemy's stronghold has been taken. Good work! That should cut them off from their reinforcements.
What do you mean there's no more reinforcements? How are we supposed to win?
Oh no! How are we supposed to survive now?
Let's get serious.
Harshest things I see. I will not accept defeat.
Everyone, get ready! Show them our military prowess!
I shall put an end to you with my intellect. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Sensed our difficulties. Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes. Our spirit has reached its zenith. None can stand up to us. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I thank you for coming to my aid. I am in your
Looking rough. Gotta be quick on this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. All my might. Take this. Nice try. Take this. Let's get serious. There we go. This appears to be as far as we go. All my might. Get back. Give her all. You're a true warrior of the three kingdoms. Can't believe this. The enemy officer. There's no point in risking our lives here. Take this. You should be. Take this. We fight under act. Now. You are the elite. Got this. Looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. Tails turn. Hunter attack. The enemy officer has been defeated. Damn. Too complacent. Help them to get the upper hand. Servants of the Horde, well done! Bandits never had a chance.
Hey, I know we had orders from Lord He, but do you really think letting them go was the right choice? How do we know if roughing them up was enough to put them in their place? Next time, they might attack innocent travelers.
That might be true, but we can't just go against the Grand General's orders, can we?
Yeah, I know that, but still. Suli is right on the Emperor's doorstep, and yet the whole place has gone to hell.
You gave it your all, but you couldn't run forever.
Anything valuable you have, we'll be taking.
Oh, hey, you! So beautiful. Hey, over here.
Cut that out. Focus on the job at hand. First, the old man.
Take this!
Wait! Yes, that's it. Damn it. Don't make this any harder. You bastard!
We haven't introduced ourselves, have we? I am Wang Yun. This is my daughter, Diao-chan. You have my thanks, Zluan. Ah, so it really is you. I heard the name mentioned while the Yellow Turbans were still running amok. Black clothes with a crimson sash. You looked the part, so I went with my gut.
So you were the one that turned the tide during the rebellion. That explains your impressive skills on the battlefield.
I believe that is a question for me to answer. I may not look it, but I served as the governor of Yu Province during the Yellow Turban Rebellion. But amidst the chaos, the attendants with connections to the Yellow Turbans managed to soil my name enough for me to be deposed. The attendants are mere servants, yet their influence was enough to rob me of my position in such a humiliating way. The shame is unbearable. I've been traveling the land ever since, searching for a way to put a stop to the attendants' corruption, and for men of character to help me do so.
My father has lost his position as governor. Together we are but a man and his daughter with little power between us. That's why we need someone we can rely on.
At this very moment, the attendants are scheming to bring even the Imperial Seal into their despotic grasp. If nothing is done to stop them, the world will once again fall into chaos. Luan, I must ask you for one thing. If you have not yet chosen a lord to serve, could you travel with me as my guest for a time?
I do not wish to boast on his behalf, but my father is a renowned and honorable warrior hailing from Taiyuan. Everything he does is for the good of the land. Please, help him to make things right.
You will? Then you have my thanks. Once again, we are in your debt. We will reward you accordingly in due time. Very well then. You can start by escorting us back to the inn. I will tell you more about our plans later.
Oh good, you're here. I just took a message for you from someone who said they were with Wang Yun. They said Wang Yun is waiting to receive word from a collaborator, so he wants you to stay here in town for the time being. Also, he has some business to attend to in town, so you should feel free to go and ask him if anything is unclear. I'm not sure what this is all about, but please try not to put yourself in too much danger. I can't cure you if you're dead.
Did you hear? They say the Emperor's in poor health lately.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants?
Indeed.
Let's go. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Take this. Is that it? I see. Take this. Looking rough. I see you. Got this. This is tough. No matter how you slice it. Take this. That rough. I see you.
Not hold out for much longer.
Taste the strike. Gotta be quicker than that. Sorry.
I'll leave this area to you.
Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated. You came here just at the right time. You certainly know how to fight a battle. Whoa.
Looking rough. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
officer has been defeated. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. We are now in control of this area. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. Whoa.
Things are about to go wrong here, too.
Indeed.
Hey, why did...
Advance! Let's go. Stick close to me, now! Begin advancing! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. I see. Take this. Now. Whoa. Looking rough. All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such
has
great
been defeated.
strength. I'm pulling back for now. Yeah. Take this. We're gonna be quicker than that.
Looking rough.
Yeah. Prepare for dash. Prepare for dash. Take this. Prepare for pair. Yeah.
Looking rough.
Take this. Yeah.
We're gonna be quicker.
Take this.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Looking rough.
Prepare for pain.
See you.
Take this. Prepare for pain. Unto death.
Let's get serious.
Take it.
Gotta be quicker.
Prepare for pain. Prepare for pain.
Time to act.
Take this. All my might. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta be quicker.
And open. Take no witness to my power. Open it.
Turn the table.
All my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this.
Yeah. An open bear witness to my power. All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Ha! Ha! Yeah. Whoa. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. Whoa. Time to act. Looking rough. Yeah, I see you. Take this. Gotta be quicker than that. Looking rough. Time to attack. Whoa. With all my might. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa. Let's go. An opening. No witness to my power. Is that it?
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I challenge you to battle. Now prepare yourself. Whoa. Got this. I see you. An opening. Concentrate. I see it. An opening. An opening. All my life. Nice choice. An opening. An opening. Time to end this.
Can't believe this.
But the enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Things are about to go wrong here, too. There's something in the air.
Did you hear? They say the Emperor's in poor health lately.
I am so grateful that you have agreed to help my father. Our fates are now bound together. If you have any worries or misgivings about what lies ahead, let's talk them over now. He took me in as his daughter, but I am also his student and a loyal servant. My father is trying to root out the corruption that the attendants have inflicted on the world. I am merely the sword that clears the path to his goal. If you wish to know the whole truth, perhaps I should first tell you how my life began. I was born in a small mountain village. It was decided that I would become a spy, so I underwent training. But one day, a large fire broke out in the village. That was when I met Wang Yun. I had nowhere to go, but he took my hand and led the way. He trained me to be the weapon that would rid the world of corruption. When my father first met you, he saw something in you. The way you walk, the way you fight, he could tell that you were different from the others. He saw it in me, too. Is that so? Then I will not inquire further. In this world, some things are best forgotten.
Did you hear? Word is that the Emperor has passed away.
Is it really true? Then who will rule the land now?
His Majesty is. We should go to my father. He might be able to tell us what's going on.
I see. So the news has already made its way through the city. I've just received word from Lord He Jin in the capital. It seems that the rumors of the Emperor's death are in fact true.
The world is still in disarray. The death of the Emperor will only make things worse.
Lord He Jin's letter also included an invitation for me to join him in the capital. I suspect that he may take this opportunity to eliminate all of the attendants in the capital at once. Yes, it is none other than Lord He Jin, Grand General and elder brother of the Empress. As such, he is essentially the head of the consort clan.
He wants to rid the world of the attendants as much as we do. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say.
But if the Grand General has already taken action, then the attendants will be making moves of their own. In any case, I must hurry to Luoyang at once. Diao-chan, I will need your protection.
Yes, Father.
Remnants of the yellow turbans could be hiding out.
I hear Grand General He Jin used to be a merchant. He's an inspiration to us all.
Hey, why do the 10 attendants have so much influence in the Imperial?
I must hurry to Luoyang at once. I am counting on you two for safe passage.
Hold it right there. Hand over your valuables if you want us to spare your lives.
This lot seems like more than mere outlaws. Could they be the white-winged bandits who've been stirring up trouble as of late?
Tough on my own. I'll withdraw for now.
More bandits may be lurking ahead. I am counting on you to guide the way.
Time to meet your maker.
An assassin sent by the 10 attendants, it would seem. Let us distract him quickly. Let's try this.
Got this. And open. The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the tables. Bear witness to my power. And open. Nice try. I see it. And open it. All my might. Take this. And open. Tables turned. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Concentrate.
Is that it?
I see it. And open it. All my might. Concentrate. And open. The enemy officer
Well done.
has been defeated.
Come, let us continue onward. During our trip, you too have observed the poverty that plagues the people. Do you know why they are tormented by such heavy taxation? The attendants who control the government demand bribes, you see. The magistrate has levied more taxes to pay for those bribes. In other words, the 10 attendants are the source of turmoil across the land. As such, they must be eliminated. Zuluan, it is your duty to escort me. Do not stray too far off.
Ahead there is a clearing with a lovely view. Shall we stop there for a respite, Father?
Clearly, I am getting on in years. Forgive me, but I must rest here for a spell.
Prepare to die.
It would appear we have unexpected company. Allow me to offer them a proper greeting. Here.
Nice. Bear witness to my power. And open it. And open
Journey
it.
ends here.
Another assassin is waiting for us. How is an old man supposed to get any rest?
All my might. There we go. And open it. I see it. And open.
Having such powerful allies
The enemy officer
fills me with
has been
confidence.
defeated. Concentrate. I see you. Nice try! Take that try! Bear witness to my power. And open it. Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Easy.
Looking rough. And open. Take this. Get this here. Take this.
Kill well.
The enemy
Repelled all
officer
the assassins
has
have
been
you.
defeated.
I am ever grateful, my dear.
We cannot afford to let our guard down for even a moment. I shudder to think what may have come to pass had I been on my own. I am forever grateful that you are here with us.
Take this.
I've rested well enough. You have my thanks. Now then, shall we get going?
We cannot know for sure if the danger has truly passed. We must stay alert on the road ahead.
I will not allow you to pass. Let's get serious.
It would seem to end my life on this very spot.
I'll shelter Father in the fortress. I trust I can leave this position to you.
Take this. Turn the tables. And open it.
You're done for.
I've been waiting for this. Take this.
Stand back, Father. I shall protect you, even if it costs me my life.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Archers on the cliffs? How impressively meticulous of them.
There we go. Got this. There we go. Gotta be quicker. Bear witness to my power. And open. The enemy officer has been defeated. Open it. Concentrate. And open. Bear witness to my power.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. And open it. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. And open. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes, we have weathered the storm.
Let's try this. Please, don't overexert yourself, Father. We should find a place for you to rest.
Let's go.
Zuluan, it is your duty to escort me. Do not stray too far off.
Let's go.
This seems like a fine place to rest. Come, Father. We have made it this far without incident. It would be fair to assume that we've chased off the attendant's agents. I wish I could say my fears have abated as well. But if we work together, I am sure we shall pull through.
Take this!
Hey! What are you lot doing over there?
Swarm of bandits is heading our way! Evacuate to the fortress east of here now!
No rest for the weary, then. Very well. Let us make haste into the fortress.
Very nice! You took the bait like greedy carp! Time to pay you back for before!
I've got a good feeling we'll make some good money off this group. We'll knock them down a peg, then take them for all they've got. Concentrate.
Devil, why are the bandits here?
This fortress has already fallen into their filthy hands. That soldier from before sent us into this trap. These numbers will be difficult for the two of us to handle. We should aim for the head brigand. This is looking bad for us. It's only a matter of time. At this rate.
Well, what do we have here? Pretty cheeky of you bandits to run amok so close to the city.
The enemy officer.
Violence shall not be permitted in the region of Zhuo. Make your peace, bandits! No one said the government forces were coming!
There is now a light at the end of the tunnel. Let's take this opportunity to fell the enemy leader.
My ambition cannot be stopped. Who are you? Union here must be destiny.
The might of the Emperor does not even seem to hold a candle to him. Interesting. Very interesting.
Bear witness to my power. Got this. Looking rough. Let's get serious. Got this. Looking rough. Let's end this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Pulling back for now. Do it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Over here! An opening! Quicker. Bear witness to my power. Lead opening! Let's cover something. Lead opening! All my might. An opening. Let's end this. Failure. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The danger has finally passed. You aren't hurt, are you, Father?
I admit, I was worried there for a moment. But you two did quite well for yourselves.
Lord Wang Yun, I am glad to see you in good health. I am here to welcome you on orders from the Grand General.
I am very grateful. We expected assassins, but the bandits were a surprise indeed. I must also give my thanks to Lord Dong Zhuo.
I've also been ordered by Lord He Jin to welcome you to the capital. A banquet has been prepared to thank you for coming all this way. We insist that you rest in the city tonight.
A dinner invitation from Grand General He Jin himself. I am sure it will be a grand feast. However, I think I'll pass on this occasion.
Why is that?
We came in such a hurry, all the way from Western Liang. I would not disgrace such a fine gathering by showing up as filthy as we are.
Is that so?
We've set up camp outside the capital. We'll rest our feet there.
So, that's Dong Zhuo.
He's a brazen and cunning man with the manners of a beast. Judging by his reluctance to enter the capital, that snout of his must have caught the scent of danger. What did Lord He Jin have in mind when he chose to bring him here?
For now, we can only trust his judgment. The attendant stronghold is very heavily guarded. It might take the power of a beast to break through its defenses.
The power of a beast. You should rest for tonight, Lord Wang Yun. We will discuss the future with Grand General He Jin later. It's been too long, Zluan. I knew we would meet again one day, but I never expected to see you as a retainer of Lord Wang Yun. I am happy that a man of such rank has taken an interest in you, but I find it slightly unfortunate as well.
Indeed, we all feel the same way. Lord Wang Yun beat us to the punch. If we had had you with us, things would have been a lot easier. That's for sure.
We are now contending against a group of treasonous retainers in the capital. Our allies in this fight are most notably Lord He Jin and Lord Wang Yun. The Yellow Turbans are not long gone, and now corruption has taken root at the seat of power. We must sever those roots or prepare to face the next Zhang Jiao.
I don't know how much you already know, but the situation in Luoyang is going to get rough.
You're going into the capital too, right? If we both make it out alive, I hope we meet again.
It's getting hard to keep up with everything that's happened. At least for tonight. Please get some rest. Or shall I keep you company until you go to sleep? After the Emperor passed away, a new one ascended the throne almost immediately. I've also heard that the Imperial Seal, which is traditionally passed down the Imperial family line, made it safely into the hands of the new Emperor. But it's probably the attendants in the palace that actually wield the power that the seal represents. The central group of eunuchs that pull the strings here in the capital are called the 10 Attendants. Lord He Jin has summoned the lords of the land to Luoyang to eliminate the 10 Attendants and restore order in the imperial court. But to me, all those gathered here in the capital look more like birds of prey than helping hands. I hope this isn't the spark that ignites another war. There isn't much about me that you don't already know. What I can say is that I am more than capable of defending myself. Please don't trouble yourself worrying about me. Rest well. Tomorrow, I will accompany my father to meet with Lord He Jin. The capital has descended into a dangerous den of vice. Keep your guard up, and be prepared for the worst. Thank you. It's good to know that you care. Good night and sweet dreams.
Why are they called the 10 Attendants? They seem more like pigs feeding at the trough to me.
Right.
I heard the traitors in
Lords from every corner of the land are answering the call from Grand General Hujin to gather here. Our chance to get rid of the attendants once and for all has finally arrived. This also makes for a grand opportunity to show the world our power. Wouldn't you agree, Cao Cao?
Delivering justice does not require a show of power. Simply exposing the crimes of the attendants and imprisoning them will suffice. A fire set to burn away corruption can quickly grow into an untamable blaze. Yuan Shao, are you really too much of a fool to understand that?
You've never wasted words on courtesy. I know that we are old friends, but could you at least show a modicum of respect for once?
I'm telling you this because we are friends.
Anyway, it matters not. Where is the Grand General? We are here to meet him, but he is nowhere to be seen.
Gentlemen, please excuse the interruption. I have a message for you from my father, Wang Yun. Lord Hujin has been summoned to the palace by imperial decree. Please, make haste to the imperial court.
What? To the imperial court? We are to dive into that snake's den with those attendants?
It may well be a trap, but one cannot refuse a decree.
What's happening?
Lord Hujin is in trouble! He's being held captive by the attendants of the palace!
No.
Well, these truly are the worst conceivable circumstances. But the die has already been cast. There is no turning back now.
Right. Come, Cao Cao. We will bring the attendants to justice in Lord Hejin's name.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
The 10 attendants, consumed by greed, have misled the Emperor. We must hunt them down and set things to rights. We must see the late Grand General's plan accomplished and rescue the Emperor from those traitors.
Got this. How can these traitors have been allowed to infiltrate? Gather the troops and protect the Emperor! Inform the palace garrison they must fight as well. Ready the arms and destroy
The enemy
intruders.
officer has been defeated.
This is too easy. We really caught them off guard.
But this is still their domain. We must remain alert.
The way is barred. The throne room is just on the other side. And yet,
My father told me the castle was fitted with secret passages for emergencies. You can find them, can't you?
It's as he said. Lord Wang Yun must have been very knowledgeable about matters related to the palace.
He told me very few knew about this, even among the attendants. It will provide us with an advantage.
Oh my, how terrifying. The sound of fighting. It's getting closer. So, the traitors have made it this far? Your Majesty, this way.
Whoa. Rough.
the Emperor. Where is the Emperor?
It seems he has been led away. We must continue the search elsewhere.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
The castle guards are taking orders from the 10 attendants. They may hamper our search for the Emperor.
Let us first focus on defeating the attendants. We should split up.
Agreed. Cao Cao, you head west. I shall handle things in the east.
You go with Xiahou Dun. Proceed however you see fit.
Seeing as you located the secret passage, I think navigation is best left in your hands. Go on then. Lead the way.
An opening! Take that!
Obey, my
An opening!
Looking rough.
Lord He Miao, there's no turning back now. Come with us. We'll escape the castle together.
I was involved in the assassination of Grand General He Jin. Whatever fate befalls the 10 attendants must befall me as well. He Miao! You murdered Lord Treachery. Your own brothers. Gotta be quick.
Let's get serious. Need you be so impassioned? Well, it matters not either way. Use that rage of yours and cut them down!
The enemy officer
Hunt down the
has been
traitor,
defeated.
Homya! His heinous acts must not go unpunished! Amazing talent.
The enemy officer
Don't let
has been
it go
defeated.
to waste.
Let's go.
I was too slow. So, have I made it this far? I suppose I'm left with no choice.
Gotta be quicker than that.
This must be the work of a sorcerer. Likely someone connected to the Yellow Turbans.
It's over!
They must not sully the Emperor's quarters any longer. Soldiers, expel
The enemy
these
officer
dogs.
has been defeated. Whoa. Looking rough.
We have you now, traitors. This is the end for you. Let's go.
This is the end? How disappointing.
These are all priceless treasures. Quick, take them away before the thieves get to them.
Let's get serious.
Just what I'd expect from the 10 attendants. They seem to be holed up in the treasure room. The doors are barred. There must be a secret passage. Find it.
Let's give it to them.
Time to act.
You are a
The
swift and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
How could this?
Looking rough. Let's go.
I see the garrison troops are fully prepared. Let the hunt begin! Let's march!
Now, we've gathered all the valuable items. Let's go.
We can't let the attendants get away. I shall give chase. It's time to advance.
Is this how I'm supposed to die?
Tables.
Archers, shoot! Don't let them get any closer!
Turn the table. Looking rough. Looking rough. I see it. Time to act.
Take this.
Cannot fall here.
Let's go.
You have come to my aid. My apologies for taking me from other pressing matters.
Look, you gotta be quicker. Got this. Looking.
Very well.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Treasure! Now! Looking rough. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. Let's go. Now! Let's go. Now. Whoa. Let's get serious. Looking rough. Turn the table. I've been waiting for this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. See it. Take this. Time to act. Gotcha. Time to act.
You have amazing talent. No, don't let it go to waste.
You are no ordinary fighter.
The enemy officer
Now are you?
has been defeated.
I should have been quicker.
Let's go. Yeah.
I was captured. Surely you realize I'm not one of them.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
They chased me all the way to the dungeons.
The 10 attendants have been defeated. Well done.
But I don't remember seeing their leader Zhang Rong, nor the Emperor. They must have fled from Luoyang. This is a troubling turn of events.
Lord Dongzhuo, the carriage has been spotted on the main road.
Just as I expected. Looks like we've caught something valuable this time. The Emperor is coming. We must welcome him in the proper fashion.
Yes, sir.
Let us begin. This will be a feast fit for royalty.
Ziluan, I've returned. The number of wounded and sick grows each day. The majority of local doctors must have already fled. No, don't worry. I want to do this myself. But, Ziluan, this is my advice as a man of medicine. Lord Wang Yun may have ordered you here, but I think we should leave Luoyang. To stay is to invite death itself. Luoyang has become a battlefield. One wrong word could mean the end for you.
Excuse me. I wish to speak with you about my father, but I see that I am interrupting.
I see. I have some other matters to attend to anyway. Please, take your time.
Thank you. As I said, I would like to talk to you about my father. He seems to be very troubled about the recent events in Luoyang. Lord Dongzhuo's men have rampaged through the city, and I hear he has been equally disruptive in the imperial court. I am certain my father feels responsible for this. In order to deal with the 10 attendants, he unleashed an even greater threat. He blames himself for that. What can I do? How do I convince him that it is not his fault? You really are as kind as you are strong. Even as the city descends into chaos, I see in your eyes the glimmer of hope. I didn't know it at the time, but I think I came here hoping to hear those exact words. I shall leave you be now.
Even if we eliminate one source of unrest in this world, another will soon take its place. I suppose some people may be saved by your actions. However, the realm is too vast, and the state of things too complicated for a single individual to make much of a difference. If you simply end the suffering of those nearby, it will take a long time to achieve the goal of a peaceful world. That is why you must choose a hero. Someone who can strive to create a new world beyond the chaos. By walking alongside such a person, you will be able to realize a true age of peace. Eventually, you will need to determine which hero is worthy of walking alongside you.
It's you. You were with the volunteers who took down Zhang Qiao. That was quite the battle. I never would have expected to see you here. My name is Jia Shu. We haven't actually spoken before, though I've wanted to make your acquaintance for quite some time now. Not at all. That's the problem with being the lookout. All you have to do is keep an eye out for any suspicious behavior or disturbances. Actually, I'm a vessel of Lord Dong Zhuo. There's no need to be on guard. I don't bite, unlike Lord Dong Zhuo. Still, if you want to leave Luo Yang with all your limbs attached, I'd keep my head down if I were you. Take it from a friend.
The Emperor really has passed away? I still can't believe it.
Ah. Sit. Relax. No need to be shy. Now, about your splendid display on the battlefield. I've had my eye on you for a while now. You were most impressive in the recent battle against those bandits. Of course, it is the duty of a leader to watch over those who follow. As I said, I've been following your career with interest. And when someone such as me takes notice, well, let's just say you should be striving to be more than just a common soldier. You have excellent battle instincts, work well with comrades, and, plainly put, look as if you belong on the battlefield. I'd like to hear how you acquired these skills. You don't remember? Do you expect me to believe that? But then, you are not lying, are you? Very well, I shall ask no more. I remain curious, but I am content to let your results speak for themselves. So, what say you? Will you join the UN clan? You could go a long way with us. Ah, yes, I remember. A little bird told me that you dine at the table of Lord Wang Yun. I have extended a most gracious invitation, but please, there's no need to feel any guilt for turning me down. It is merely my duty as a noble clansman to extend a hand of support to those who show great potential. I am sure that as long as you flourish on the battlefield, we will meet again. So, no hard feelings. I wish you good health and prosperity. Right.
That Dong Zhuo is such a frightening man. I thought I'd faint just looking at him.
Well, I did not think I would hear your name here. An impressive display, as always. I'd like to recognize your achievements yet again. So, have you seen the state of the capital? No one can deny it at this point. The Han Dynasty is rotting from the inside. Do you understand what I must do now? Not one to hold your tongue. But it's still too soon. Now is the time for manipulation. Decaying or not, the Han Dynasty has a long history, and the power and authority it has accumulated will not prove easy to seize. And that is why I shall devour them completely. Will my actions lead to a world thriving on war, or one of chaos ruled by death? It's difficult to say. If something isn't done, however, the rot is sure to steadily spread. I refuse to accept that. What's more, I've obtained the power necessary to change that. So, how about it? Would you be interested in serving me? Even without your consent, I have ways of making use of you. Still, it's precisely because of that attitude that you have value. You shall be a wind that traverses Liang Province, submitting to no one and making the presence of the strong known. That wind carries with it the life I desire. It has been a true pleasure. Go now, move through the land, under your own freedom.
We're protected by the Han court here, but who knows how much longer it'll be around.
Just the person I wanted to see. I have a very big favor to ask of you. Will you help me? As glad as I am to hear that, are you sure you don't want to know what it is first? I could ask you to give me your heart, or to perform any number of daunting tasks. What would you do then? The truth is, my father came to me and said that I should take a little walk around town. But I've never really just walked the streets before without a destination. So I have no idea where to go or what to do. It would mean so much to me if you could walk with me here in town. Just for today. I can't thank you enough. All right, let's get going, shall we? Thank you so much for coming with me today. Is it just my imagination, or are you new to this kind of thing as well? I had a feeling we were both a little lost out there. But I think that may have ended up being what made our time together so much fun. As long as I have this memory, I'll be able to go on fighting forever. No matter what hardship might come my way. I would like to be able to go for another walk with you sometime. I hope with all my heart that such a day will come.
The Emperor...
I am glad that you've come.
That Dong Zhuo is such a frightening man.
Got this! Time to act! I see you! Whoa! Rough. Take this! Rough. Hanzo-Jai! There we go! Yes! End this here! I see you! Whoa! There we go! Act. I see you. Time to act. I see you. Take this! Tables. Take this with all my might. Take this! Turn the table. End this here! Whoa, I see you. Let's get serious. Time to act. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. I see. Take this! Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're protected by the Han court here.
I'm most grateful.
The Emperor really has passed away?
Excuse me. I presume that you belong to this household. Where might Lord Wan Yun be? My name is Xun Yo. I have an appointment with him. I have the proper documentation if you'd like to see it. Thank you. That sash.
I've been waiting for you, Lord Shunyo. You had something you wanted to discuss.
I'll get straight to the point. Lord Wan Yun, you must act now.
You mean eliminate Dong Zhuo?
Yes.
Dong Zhuo's tyranny has indeed become intolerable of late. But just how do you expect us to stop him? He's expanded his forces by taking in the soldiers Lord He Jin left behind. There is even talk that the powerful soldiers trained by the recently deceased Governor Den Yuan joined him as well. It may be too late for anyone to stand against him now. It is likely that Lord Yuan Shao left Luoyang upon realizing his forces were outmatched.
I am well aware.
Then why are you asking me to do this? I'm an old man. I brought the capital to the brink of ruin.
Because I believe that you have the means to put an end to Dong Zhuo. And that guest of yours, the so-called Guardian of Peace, I think we could use him as well.
I am sorry to disappoint you, but things are not so simple. There will be no more talk of this today. Please leave.
Lord Wan Yun.
There is something important that we must discuss. As I have told you, before all of this, I originally served as a civil servant. As a governor, I worked tirelessly to fulfill my duties. For many years, I devoted myself to the Han. But that was only what was seen by the public. I was given another role to play. From the shadows. It was my duty to make use of spies, assassins, and the like to root out rebel forces and political rivals. It is common practice in the Imperial Court. Lords and high officials are always in need of someone to do their dirty work for them. There are even villages hidden deep in the mountains and valleys, away from prying eyes, where they train these spies and assassins. I have also heard that there exists a secret order, revered among those who make their living under the cover of shadow. They are called the Guardians of Peace. It is said that each member wears a red sash fastened with the symbol of the sacred bird, the Luan, just as you do now. So, it is true that you do not remember your early years. The Guardians of Peace are a group of assassins descended from a hero who is said to have fought alongside the founder of the Han, Emperor Gaozu. They are said to be divine warriors who are even capable of sorcery, sworn to work in the shadows to bring about peace. They take great pride in going unrecognized for their deeds, so they rarely appear in records. A fact that makes it hard to study their history. I've heard rumors that their village was destroyed during the uprisings that took place before the Yellow Turban Rebellion, but it is not certain. Ever since you helped us in Sili province, I have suspected that you may be one of them. Diao-chun begged me not to tell you, but keeping it from you any longer would be a betrayal of your trust. You have heard Diao-chun's story, yes? It was no accident that the village where she was raised caught fire. I burned it down myself because they revolted against the Emperor. And it was I who took in that little girl without a home and taught her the skills she would need to become a weapon. I will never be able to turn Diao-chun back into the girl she once was. But perhaps you could... No. Please forget I ever said any of this. It's nothing. We've just received an urgent message. It seems Dong Zhuo has deposed His Majesty the Emperor and forced Prince Liu Xie of Chun Liu to ascend the throne. They say that all those who stood against him have either been banished from the capital or killed outright.
No.
Dong Zhuo's arrogance has grown so strong that he has taken the Emperor's chambers as his own. The brutality of his soldiers knows no bounds. The people of Luoyang now live in constant fear. Even His Majesty himself can find no solace. I must kill Dong Zhuo. And I'm going to need your help.
I've been waiting so long to hear you say those words. Father, leave the hunting of the beast to me. I will see this through to the end, even if it's the last thing I do. It's the only thing I could possibly do to repay you after all you've done for me. But you have forgotten your past, and now walk a new path of your own. I am obligated to do this, but you are not. You can walk away.
I am sorry, but you're our only hope. Eliminate Dong Zhuo and bring peace to our world.
Lord Cao Cao, thank you for waiting.
Where's Lord Wang Yun?
He is not in right now, but he should be here shortly.
Then, I'll wait here for him. I was the one who suggested Dong Zhuo's assassination to Lord Wang Yun. I had been waiting for an opportunity to arise for some time, and as luck would have it, I was summoned to Luoyang. I hear that Lord Wang Yun lent you his prized sword. Yes, a very beautiful sword indeed.
And you may use it as you wish, Lord Cao Cao.
Dong Zhuo must be killed. When Lord He Jin called for the lords to gather in Luoyang, it was I who failed to advise him against such actions. That is why I will risk everything for this task. Should the worst happen, you are to think of your own lives, not mine.
Lord Cao Cao, there is no need to worry about me. For this plan to succeed, we shall have to risk everything.
That Dong Zhuo is such a frightening man. I thought I'd faint just looking at him.